Drake is back with a brand new single, and outside of his 100 Gigs EP, it's the first solo single he's put out since his high-profile beef with Kendrick Lamar last year, so the pressure is on. Sonically speaking, I can't even lie, this is Drake in the best form we could really hope for from him, and honestly wipes most everything on his recent Party Next Door collab album. The flows and inflections he's coming through with here are a perfect balance for him and get back to what was so widely appreciated about Drake. He's not putting on his tough guy persona too hard here, or at least hard enough to where it's hard to take seriously, but he's doing it just enough to go pretty hard in these verses. He also lays down enough smoother melodies at times that make it have that palatable, poppy feel that he's known so well for. He sounds pretty nice in each pocket he gets into on this track. The production provided here comes from a pretty high-profile collection of names, and it really shows because the track hits nice and makes the 3-minute runtime that it have feel more like 1 or 2 minutes. Much of that comes down to a pretty clean beat switch part of the way through, and both beats included do sound great. The first one is a more hard-hitting trap style beat. It's trying to be hype for sure and accomplishes that decently. The beat switch brings in a second, more peaceful, more atmosphere heavy tone, and it's not too dancehall influenced, but still lets Drake get in a similar bag to his dancehall type hits. If we talked about the sound of the song alone, the constant little let's go ad-lib sorts of things are a little tiring and repetitive, but I really have no other complaints. That all said, the real Achilles heel is one that's pretty tough to stomach, and that's predictably all coming down to the lyrics. Not only does he come across rather bitter in general in his tone, but he's shooting himself in the foot once again by continuing to bring up what might be his worst moment publicly ever. That of course being fumbling the biggest beef of the century thus far in the most sad and pathetic way imaginable. The whole crux and concept of the song lyrically fixates on him being upset that his friends switched up on him during the whole fallout of that. But let's be real here, they had all the reason in the world to do so, and if there's ever a time to be a little bit more humble or at least try to move on from it, the time would be now. This song appears to be the beginning of an album rollout, an album called Iceman apparently, and if he doesn't want this beef overshadowing his entire career, he really needs to distance himself from it. But that's just my take around the situation on this track, so let me know what you think in the comment section. I'd say I'll expect to see some pissed off Drake riders in the comments. Their attention span is like 15 seconds, so they're gone already. Did you like the song? Did you dislike the song? Let me know down there, and remember to like and follow for more music related content.